We begin in Ukraine, where Parliament has passed a bill that offers amnesty to protesters who were arrested during the last 2 months of anti-government demonstrations. But the offer only stands if protesters vacate most of the buildings they currently occupy. CCTV's Michal Bardavid has been monitoring developments. She joins us now from Kiev. And Michal, what's been the response from the opposition to this amnesty offer?
Anand, this is not what the opposition wanted, and this is certainly not what the protesters want. We have some reactions from opposition leaders already. Tagnibok, who is the leader of the Svoboda party, has stated that this is quite unacceptable. He's compared the government's actions to terrorism actions and stating that they are keeping the protesters as hostages right now. So that's quite dramatic. Another reaction we have is from the commander of the Maidan. He said that he has talked to the people of the Maidan, the Euromaidan, and they are not going to back down. This is not what they want. Certainly, we're going to see more action coming. Let's take a look at how the day developed in Kiev. The special session of Ukraine's parliament didn't end in shouting. However, it was still a heated debate. Members of President Viktor Yanukovych's Party of Regions were only willing to offer amnesty to protesters in return for the evacuation of seized government office buildings and clearing of the streets. The amnesty bill carries great importance, especially for the protesters who've been jailed. However, opposition leaders emphasized it is important to remember why the protests began in the first place.
Today, making the decision on amnesty is a return to the first night of the protests. It's a return to ground zero.
Protests erupted here in November after Yanukovych turned down a deal with the European Union in favor of a $15 billion bailout from Russia. Demonstrators were also upset over harsh anti-protest laws that were eventually recalled. However, experts believe it's a point that will need to be addressed in the amnesty bill.
If we talk about what must be in the law, 100%, it has to clearly state that people who apply their constitutional right to gather, meet or protest shall not be criminally responsible. This is key, and it must be a part of the law.
Under the government-backed amnesty bill, the opposition will have 15 days to clear the streets and vacate government buildings. Only then will amnesty be granted. The three main opposition leaders, Artsenyuk, Klitschko, and Tagnibok, have said they are going to discuss and decide their plan of action, and then they will talk with the people of the Maidan and decide what they will do together with the people. So Thursday is going to be a critical day to see and follow which way the opposition will try to lead the crowds and whether or not the crowds will follow. Back to you, Anand.
Thanks, Michal. Michal Bardavid there from Kiev.